In this video, we will learn about components and how to create new components in an Angular application using Angular CLI. We will create the required components for our application and will show how components can be used to organize the content of the application. An Angular application is built using multiple pieces or sections known as components. Every component defines its own HTML, CSS, and data to be displayed on the web page. When the component data is changed, then the Angular application updates only that component without reloading the whole web page. We can think of components as different sections of a web page. In a typical web page, we have a header, footer, and content sections. Similarly, in an Angular application, a web page may have three components, that is, a header component, footer component, and content component. In most of the cases, the header and footer components remain the same throughout the application, and only the content section is updated when the user clicks on a particular menu item. The app component is automatically generated when we create a new Angular application using Angular CLI, as we did in the previous video. The app component is comprised of 4 files like any other Angular component. The component files are available inside the folder myapp/source/app. These 4 files are as follows: app.component.css. This file is used to define CSS styles for the component. app.component.html is used to define markup for the component. app.component.spec.ts is used to define tests for the component. app.component.ts is used to define and prepare data for that particular component. To create a new Angular component using Angular CLI, open the command prompt as an administrator and cd into the application folder. Then run the command ng generate component header. This Angular command will generate a new Angular component named as the header. Go ahead and create 2 more components, that is, content component and footer component. As you can see, we have generated 3 components for our application. You can find the files of these newly generated components in the folder myapp/source/app. In this video, we have learned about Angular components and how to generate new Angular components using Angular CLI. In the next video, we will learn how to change the content of Angular components and how to merge these 3 components in the app component.